Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm going to go over a coin user requested called Verge. I'm going to do it real quick. I'm just going to go over the technicals primarily, but you can check this out and go to their website. Check that out. It's a digital currency. I never heard of it till somebody brought it up to me, but I think it's worth going over the charts, show you what I would do with this coin, okay? And just looking at this deal right here. So you got a couple options. I go to the weekly chart here. All right, here's the deal with the coin. There's a few options that's going on with it. You see a long period of consolidation. It whizzed up onto wave 1, 3, 5, completed sequence over there. So this is either this whole thing is going to be a correction, or it finished a correction here and it came up into a wave and it's correcting that wave. Its second wave corrections are deep, because here's a first wave and it came all the way back down and corrected. So you check that out right here with this coin. Actually, personally, this coin's in a really good area to be checking it out for somebody who's interested in this. And the other thing is too, you have to consider is this thing, when it whizzes, this thing whizzes, guys. Like, that went up. If you were just, I didn't even take it from the bottom. That's 3,600% that it moved from, what's that, March of 20 to April of 21. So 1 year, you got just if you let's say you entered in right here, this area, down here, and you did a top up there, you got a 20x on that coin. That's a pretty good move. This right here is crazy. This is a crazy move over there, probably 100x or 500x or whatever that is over there. But you guys get the picture, right? So here's the thing with it, okay? You have a peak right here, okay? So it's kind of difficult to suss this out. You do have a peak there, and let's see there. So is this an impulse move? That's what's going to be the answer. It does seem like a three wave-ish move, and this whole thing could be a correction. The only thing I suggest for a coin like this is that it's coming down like Bitcoin. I was checking it out right here, and here's your third wave on your weekly. Okay, it's coming down. It's look like it's going to make some bullish divergence. So what you want to do real quick, I'll just make this real quick. Here's your excuse me. Here's your point. Let me get not a trend line. Let me get a horizontal array right here. Okay. If it comes down and it breaks that, you're gonna know. That's gonna be your answer with that. It doesn't look like it's going to. It looks like it's doing the same little pattern as Bitcoin. So it popped up into a wave. This here is your 1. Here's your 2. This potentially could be a 3. Okay. Its lowest peak down there. You see it lower in peak. So that's potentially your 3. It might be up into a 4, and it could come down into a 5, like so. Okay. And you want to see it maintain that. That's what I'm going to think. So it's coming up into a 4. So it's kind of like Bitcoin. Let's go to Bitcoin, right? Here's Bitcoin on the weekly. I'm kind of expecting Bitcoin. All right. This is what I'm playing with Bitcoin. A 1, back 2. It's made a 3, potentially up for a 4 and back down for a 5, right? So come back over here to the Verge. This is what I'd be checking out with it. It's in that 4, same spot. It come down for a 5, and you played off that low right there. Okay. This potentially could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you'd have a 1 and potentially a 2, and it could be going into a 3. I wouldn't count on that exactly. There's another asset. I'm trying to remember. There's another asset. I think it's Digibyte or something like that. It's making here's your 3-wave move, a 3-wave move, and then this potentially could be a 5. It's very difficult. It could be a 1, 2, 3, and this is a small 4. This is more like an ABC, guys. It's coming down to complete an ABC move. So right here's your 3, and then it popped back up into a 3, and then your 5, like so. Okay, that's how I'm looking at that more than anything. The fib targets it's already at 1.618. It already hit that. So it won't be hitting fib targets. It's right in that area. It's right in that area for 1.618. So the main thing with this coin right here is you want to see it. It came up pretty good. You want to see it maintain that bullish divergence and then maintains that low right there. It's actually a really easy setup. Just keep track of it right in this area. What's going on with the cryptocurrency market? Obviously, if Bitcoin is going to be coming back down here and then it'll pop, and then, Bitcoin starts making a trek down there. Obviously, you come over here to the Verge, and that's probably what's going to happen with this coin. It'll come back down and maybe a bounce. That becomes a third wave, and then it's going to come back down there. And if it breaks that low, now this whole thing will become a correction for the Verge. Otherwise, it looks pretty decent, If it maintains everything there that I'm looking at with this coin, guys, maintains all that and maintains that low, it could be a really, really good setup for this coin. It really could. The other good piece of data, let me get rid of that too. The other good piece of data that I see with it is that it came down. You see that bullish divergence right there, guys? I made a previous video. Here's a good example of that. What happens? Here's your bullish divergence on the Verge right there. Okay. Boom. And then that was a good signal. Okay. So you want to see the same thing over here, guys. Let me show you that. Okay. You want to see that. Okay. Just like so on the Verge. Back down. Right. And you want to see this RSI maintain that bull div. And then you could have a boom right over there. Okay. A pretty decent little run over there with this coin. That's how I'm looking at that. Like I said, the best case scenario is it maintains that low. This would be questionable. It looks awfully three-wave-ish to me. And this could turn into some gigantic WXY. And then sometime in the future, if it does break that low, you probably want to keep track of this coin. It could be making here's a 1, it'd be a 2, a massive flat type move, be a WXY move. And then there could be a massive third wave over here sometime in the future with this coin because of the amount of time that it made for this second wave. If it breaks everything down there. So it's actually a pretty easy setup that I'd just be looking for, Like I said, not financial advice. Me personally, I wouldn't be entering into it yet. You want to see what's going on in the rest of the cryptocurrency market, maintain sure it makes maintains those signals, guys. And then it could really do something over there. That's what I'd be expecting, a 50% bounce at a minimum. Let's say it's bearish. It would be a goofy structure. Personally, if you saw something like that, it would bounce up here. Okay. It'd be very, very goofy for this to be an ABC move, something like this, bounce up there. And now you got something here and then a correction and then it's going to correct back down. Now you're looking at something really goofy looking. So I wouldn't expect anything like that. I would expect it to either go down or it's going to go bullish. Pretty much 50-50. Coin flip at this point. It's going to matter what's going to go on right here more than anything, guys. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button. Peace.